Hi, everyone. I'm Professor Vahab Pournaghshband, and I will be talking a little bit about the course CS336 Computer Networks. So this is designed for junior or senior undergraduate students in the CS major, and it considers one of the systems courses in our curriculum. So what is actually covered in this course? Generally, we are going to talk about how two remote computers talk to each other. So this is pretty much what the field of networks is about. So we will start off with computer network fundamentals. So what is the definition of computer network? What are the goals of computer networks? And probably some of the challenges in that area. We then move on to talk about the most popular protocols in computer networks, namely TCP, UDP, IP, and ICMP. And one of the application layer protocols that is very popular is DNS, or domain name servers. There are other topics in computer network that we will cover besides some of those fundamentals and protocols. One of those topics will be quality of service. So we talk about how we could pretty much come up with various scheduling algorithms to maybe preferentially treat some traffic over the other. We will talk about middle boxes, pretty much intermediaries that they actually do manipulate our traffic with or without our knowledge. We will spend some time talking about the security aspect in networks, some of the attacks and some of the countermeasures or defense mechanisms. We'll talk about cryptography, although it will be a very introduction to cryptography. And we'll talk about, of course, like network programming. So that would be the main project in the course, talking about socket programming and low-level sort of like socket programming and network programming. So what will you be graded on? So there will be 6 labs in the course, which 2 of them help you directly with the project. And the other labs will be primarily security in networks. Because we are going to deal with and learn about security and practice some of the exercises that involve network security, we need to actually work in a controlled and isolated environment. So to make sure that we are not going to actually willingly affect any machine outside of that control environment when we are launching attacks or testing things and so on. So that would be the nature of the labs. We will also have one lab that would actually examine, packets at low level and figure out what sort of those packets are, what characteristics they have, and so on. So a little bit of network forensics as well. We will have one large-scale project in this course, which will be 50% of your grade. In that project, it had 2 parts. So we will implement 2 different network measurement tools and application. One is a client-server application, where when the client and server work together to detect something. And in the second part, you build upon the first part and write a program that will actually work in an uncooperating environment. So there will be just one application that actually tries to learn things and detect things and measure things without the help of the other party on the other side of the network. There will also be one exam, which is about 20% of your grade, which will take place toward the end of the semester.